Okay guys, so we're going to talk a little bit about the pre-swing routine and then your full swing routine after that. 5 things we concentrate on is grip, posture, stance, ball alignment, ball position, and then alignment. Okay, so first with the grip, I'm not big on changing people's grips unless it's very dramatic. I have a little bit of a stronger grip, which creates me to hit a draw. Next thing is stance. You want your feet shoulder width apart. Be comfortable with your posture. You don't want to bend down too far or be too far upright. Ball position with your irons, you want to have them towards the middle of your stance or just a little bit forward. You don't want to be too forward or too back. And then the most important thing that I believe is your alignment. When I set up to the ball, the first thing I do is take my club, set it down to where I want to go, and then I take my stance. A little bit of an aid here is a club that I lay down to see where I want my target to go. This way we can see if my shoulders are square, everything else is square. If I'm too close, that means I'm going to create a draw. If I'm too open, it's going to create a fade. Sean, if you want to take a stance here, and we'll take a look at your posture and your alignment to see how you're working with it. You don't have to hit it yet. Let's say we're aiming at the middle of the green. Okay, you're a little close, so as you guys can see with his shoulders, if we were aiming at the middle of the green, he's pretty far right. So we want him to be a little bit more square. That's better. Alright? So good. It's little things like that. Now, I haven't seen Sean hit a ball yet, but if he plays a big draw, that's probably why he was aiming to the right, but we'll talk about that more once we get into full swing. Alright? Next thing here is just to talk about the full swing a little bit once we get past the pre-swing technique. As soon as I'm set up to the ball, my first thing is my takeaway. Okay, when I take the club away, I want to keep it low, and I want to make sure that club is pointed to the sky and parallel coming down here. Okay, so you can check yourself here to make sure you have good balance and also good technique here. Once I bring it up to the backswing, I don't want to see chicken wing, we call it, where your elbow's out. We want to keep it, this left arm as straight as possible. You can bend it a little bit. When we get up to the top here, you want to have your shoulder underneath your chin. Okay, I kind of say it's the turning point. Once I hit here, that's when I'm going to start my downswing. I always tell people you want to pull that club down. Okay, we don't want to see casting. We call it, if you're casting for a fish, we want to see that pull down. Keep that belt buckle towards the ball. At impact, let your gravity take over and your wrist will take over on its own, okay? So once I start pulling down, my wrist will start coming through. Then I want that belt buckle going to the target, and we always want a high finish, okay? So I'm going to hit 1 or 2 here, show you what I'm talking about. And it's the same thing we talked about the other day in regards to keeping a good tempo, watching your ball alignment, okay? I play the ball a little bit farther up in my stance. Okay, the swing here. Little right. Take 1 more, and Sean could come in here. That one was a little better. Okay. After Sean hits 1 or 2, you guys could go to your balls and hit a couple. A little left, not bad. How's your alignment? Alignment's good. You're a little to the right, but that's okay with your draw. A little quick on the backswing. So fellas, you guys can take a couple of swings. In turn, thank you for letting me use your club here. There you go. Watch that ball position. Play it up in your stance a little bit more. go good. Middle of the green. Okay, you pulled it a little. You were aiming a little bit right, but that's okay. Got to get that lower body involved a little bit. So hold on a second. Go ahead, set up the ball. Yeah, look where you're at. And then shoulder in a little bit. There you go. That's better. Sorry, you're just coming over the top. Swinging all arms. Alright, a little off balance, but okay. Still good contact, just a little left. Take one more.